Without love, pain, I can't get enough pain. I like it rough, cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all.
Did a video or several videos on my experience with cervical spine surgery. I was having some complications and I'm still awaiting an appointment at UVA up in Charlottesville, about an hour and a half north of where I live. Um, I'm still having some problems. Luckily, I did have a nerve block that has kind of bought me some time, but there has been another complication, and this video is going to be about that because I can't find much of anything on what I'm going through. On the 4th of March, the evening of the 4th of March, I fell and I broke a bone in my pelvis. And let me tell you, I've had 9 surgeries. I deal with a chronic illness that is very painful. I've dealt with spine issues for years. I've even had one of those surgeries was life-saving surgery to repair a perforated intestine with peritonitis in my abdomen, which would have, well, it would have taken me out of this world. I would have died had I not had it. And in fact, many people do die in that situation. And this is the worst thing I've ever been through. I'm a tough girl. I go through a lot of stuff and I can take a lot of things. But let me tell you, this has been the worst experience I've ever had. I was with a group of friends. I was actually drinking Diet Coke at the time. I had only had a couple of adult beverages over the course of the 4-hour evening because I was driving, and I had switched to Diet Cola, and I tripped over a speaker stand, and it was pretty much that simple. I went down real hard, and the minute they went to get me up, I knew something was wrong. It was going up the side, inside in my groin area. I thought I broke my hip, though the hip didn't seem dislocated or anything. Lewis Gale emergency department handled it horribly. I'm not real thrilled with the pub. I'm not looking to put them out of business, but I think it would be nice if the pub, an Irish pub in downtown Roanoke, and I will just keep them nameless at this time because I'm still trying to talk to the owners. I think it would be nice if they paid my medical bills, considering they had a speaker stand just kind of sitting out in the middle of the pub there. I'm not looking to cut anybody's throat or anything, but it would be nice if they paid my medical bills. This has been hell. Like I said, I've been through a lot of things, but let me tell you, the moment I went to get up, it was a searing pain up my groin. I could not put any weight on the leg. My husband got me to Lewis Gale immediately. They threw a pair of crutches at me and said, your pelvis is broken. And I got in, this was on a Friday, I got in on Tuesday to see an orthopedist through Carillion. I did not want to see anybody at Lewis Gale after the experience we had, because we had to call a friend of ours to help get me up the stairs because, it just wasn't going to happen any other way. And it has been a horrible, it's been an awful experience. Basically, you can do nothing for yourself when you don't have to be admitted, which I think I should have been. You can't do anything for yourself. You can hobble to the bathroom, and that's about it. So what are some suggestions I have for somebody thrown into this vast doom of being told you have a broken pelvis, but you don't have to have it penned during surgery, so you get to go home? Well, we turned our patio chairs into a shower chair and a bathroom chair, because when I say I could put no weight, and I'm Normal BMI, I'm very just point blank average for my height. I'm 5'8". I weigh what I did or less than I did at times than when I graduated from high school. So my BMI is perfect for my height. So I honestly don't know how somebody would do this. You know, if they had a lot of weight on them, you probably would want to look at a long-term care facility or something. But my husband, you lose your modesty. Um, he had to help me pretty much with every single thing, from getting in the shower, out of the shower. Every move is hell. Getting down the stairs the first time, I had to sit on my bottom and go down each stair on my bottom. Um, it was awful. He was lucky enough to be able to remote out and work from home the first 2 weeks. When I say I could do nothing, I mean I could do nothing except sit. Um, Luckily, my doctors worked with me as far as, being on a pain contract and having to take something a little stronger. Of course, I have the best pain care or pain management doctor in the Roanoke area. That wasn't a problem. But some things that I learned along the way. I also had a big hematoma on my left hip and a lot of fluid on the left leg, because when you break a bone, you carry extra fluid. Um, this happens obviously because the bone is trying to repair itself. So I was told to get like bike shorts, Spanx. The doctor called it a girdle. I don't even know if they make girdles anymore, but I got some bike shorts. That does provide relief. I took a second fall on my crutches because I'm a klutz, and I always knew if I ever had to use crutches, it would be bad. Luckily, also insurance paid for a walker, but it took several days to get that sorted out. So I fell on my crutches on the bed, and the leg really swelled up. And so I got in again, and the doctor that I saw then wrapped it for me to put some compression on it. That really helped. Um, it, so compression, ice, lots of ice where the swelling is. Take your pain pills. Don't be a hero. This is not the time to be a hero. Let people help you. If people offer to cook a meal, take them up on it. If they don't, call people, tell them. Not everybody's on social media. People may not know. Um, when you get out, because sometimes you just have to use the mark cart. Obviously, you're going to have to. It is painful. It is awkward. It is so depressing. Right now, I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but because of the second fall, I'm still not allowed to put any weight on it. So I'm kind of in a deep depression, because even though I am disabled from fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and spine issues, I'm still not one just to sit. So, I've been kind of sadly disappointed by some friends who have not reached out to me at all. I mean, look, I don't have to be the center of attention, but my gosh, if I saw a friend, you know, broke their pelvis, I would be calling them and just at least sending them a card or something. I have felt very lonely through this all. It's been awful. So, you know, um, on the other hand, if you know somebody that this happens to, reach out to them. Just call them, send them a card, send them a note, anything. Um, I just, at this point, all I can say is, eat well, try to sleep well. Just getting a comfortable position is all but impossible at first. I tried everything, the recliner, the couch in different positions. I can't sleep in bed right now. It's impossible for me to lay down. But you just have to try everything that works. And it is very taxing on your personal relationships, because if you have a spouse that's having to work full time and take care of you, and your insurance doesn't hire somebody to care for you, it's going to be bad. I will tell you, it's very taxing. You're going to be grumpy. Your spouse is going to get stressed out, and it's bad. I am fortunate that physical therapy is coming to my house to do that with me, but it's going to be a very long, arduous, difficult journey. So I couldn't find any vlogs on pelvic fractures other than a few picture journeys and stuff that medical things have put up. So if there's any questions out there, throw them out at me. This is new to me. And like I said, it has been a long, painful, lonely journey. And very depressing. My depression is off the charts. So, I just thought I would do this and see what kind of feedback I might get, and see if there's any questions, or if you've broken your pelvis, maybe you can offer me some advice. So I thank you, and as far as my neck, I will keep those posted once I get down to up to UVA and see what they have to say about why I keep getting exasperations on the right side. So thank you for watching, and have a blessed day, and I will check back and keep everybody posted. Thank you.